I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. Okay. I feeling a little bit of heavy energy today for some reason. I tried to have a theme for this reading. I wanted like spring, something, newness, and nothing was sticking. Nothing felt right, other than just to deliver messages. So we're keeping it open. We're not going with a theme. So we'll see. Let's see what the messages are for you guys. My brain is also a little off on its memory right now. I believe this is green adventuring. If you know what it is and I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. So pile 1 is green adventuring. We've got rose quartz. And I believe this is jasper, but again, if you know better, please tell me. Pile 3, jasper. So go ahead and pick your pile and I will see you guys there. Bye. Okay, pile 1 with your green adventuring. Let's see what the messages are for you. That's right, you guys, like, your pile is talkative. A bunch came out, more than the other piles. So let's just see what's going on. Oof. Storms. It's the number's 23. The card itself looks and feels a bit heavy, right? A little bit burdensome, overbearing. But the meaning is cleansing. And although that can be a bit rough, it's a good positive thing. So we've got that cleansing. 2 Moonology cards. We've got full moon in Aquarius, be real. And last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. Interesting. We're definitely going to need to have a little bit more room here. I'll put these up here. And in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Put that here. 2 tree cards. The unknown and value. Interesting. So interesting. Okay, and then impulse. These are very apparent to me that they're going together to deliver a message, right? Be real, talk less, feel more. It can be that some of us sometimes get more surfacey and talk a lot and don't actually really dive into our hearts. So that feels like they go together. I'm being directed now to this card, value, and finding the value within your heart, within feeling more. Maybe you were brought up in a way that feelings weren't, you're supposed to ignore them. You're supposed to toughen up. It's, yeah, finding value within that, relearning that, reprogramming, right? I feel like these go together. This to me, this cleansing is kind of an overall. what I'm getting with this is these are your particulars, and this is the overall that's happening for you. This cleansing. Because that's reprogramming, right? You're cleansing out what you no longer need, what is not actually best for you. These two I do feel are going together. I'm not receiving very clear, defined, and maybe that's because it's unknown, right? There's something about the unknown. But there's an impulse. Okay, it still actually goes with this as well. This whole message I'm really feeling is it's hard for you to, you want to run away from, it sounds bad. Please no, there's no judgment here. We all learn. We all have our life lessons, right? This is for your good. You want to, your impulse is to turn away from the harder feelings, the stronger feelings, because again, that was like ground into you to not. I will share with you, like I have history with this. I will share with you a personal vulnerability. My ex-husband, whenever I tried to express my emotions, told me I was acting like a 5-year-old. And I learned in my youthful way of being at the time to ignore them, ignore my feelings, ignore them. And so that became an impulse for me to just, nope, this isn't accepted, go away. So be real with yourself. Dive in. You don't have to share them. This is your story, right? You do not have to give them to everyone else, but be real with yourself. Let yourself go into your heart. Find the value of being in there. Yeah. I am being encouraged right now to suggest imagining your heart as some kind of space. Is it your house? Is it a grove, a meadow? Is it a cave? Imagine your heart being a space for you that you can put yourself in and just be. Yeah. And that's where this ties in. Okay. Now it makes sense. So I'll read it again. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. The right-minded thinking, I don't like that word, right-minded, but anyway, the way that is best for you right now is learning to value your emotions and what is inside of you. We are all created this way. We have emotions. We're supposed to have emotions. Easier said than done if you've been knocked away from them over and over again, right? But again, you are your safe place. You let yourself feel within. Is there anything else? Any specific messages that you want to give? Um, I'm hearing an argument. There's a belief that some of you have that the heart is not a safe place. It is your heart. It is as safe as you want it to be. You have control of that. And I know it feels like there is no control, right? And we want, the reason we ignore emotions is because we want control. But if we ignore them, there is this building of energy that built up and up and up until something explodes. Something in your life explodes. So you start being the safe place for yourself. That is your control. That is you. It's giving yourself freedom to be out of control. And you can give yourself even, okay, here's something you can do. Give yourself a time frame. You can even set an alarm, right? Like I give myself 30 minutes to just feel like crap or dive into the emotions that I don't normally go into. And if you cry, you cry. If you get frustrated and scream into a pillow, you do that. And it doesn't have to be 30 minutes. Do whatever you feel is right for yourself, but give yourself that time. And then once it's done, you can go, okay, whew, I did that. I can step out of it now. For me, I had to learn to sit with these emotions and was actually encouraged by a counselor because I would laugh them off. Oh, haha, that's, whatever. I would avoid. And he sat there one time and just said, give yourself just a minute just to feel what you were feeling. Sit with it for just 1 minute. Instead of immediately pushing it off, that impulse to go, no. You are your safe place. The tumultuous, volcanic, scary feelings within your heart don't feel safe, but it is. It is. It's safe to let them out within yourself. You're not giving this to anyone but yourself. This is about you. Okay, off my soapbox. I do. I feel like the energy ended. What was needed to said was said. I truly, you guys, I really hope. I hope that this is a path you can start on if you haven't already. If you have already, that it's encouragement to keep going. And I hope you know that my love is with you. Truly, my heart is with you for whatever it is you're experiencing as you go through this. All right. So much love, guys. I'll see you next time. Okay. Pile 2 with your rose quartz. Let's see what your message is. We have got passion, the soul, with this eye. There's butterflies and a dragonfly. There's trees like the eyelashes. There's this like waterfall coming out of the eye. And we have first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Our 2 tree cards. See the light, be the light. And grounded. And trust. Okay. Let's move these around to what feels right. So, yeah, this feels right to me. I might be slightly OCD with, like, I want it I want it to be just right. I want it to look just right. And I look in the screen to see how it's coming to you guys. And I'm like, no, why does that look like it's tilted? Anyway, excuse that. So I feel that this is specific to a particular situation you're at. You came to this video, some of you, looking for an answer to a situation. And this is in regard to the situation. I do feel that this is not, you're not, how do I say this? You know, sometimes I get the feeling within me and it's hard to convey. Um, you feel solid, like grounded. This is you. Like you normally are these things. And it doesn't even feel like you're distraught or anything like that. You're wanting the right path. You're wanting the best way to go. And I think for these cards anyway, it's just a reminder. It's a reminder that you're being guided. You can trust. You're being guided. Sorry, too many things are coming in at once. Give me 1 second. One voice, please. I feel like there is a worry about making sure you do it right, and there doesn't need to be. Because what I was given, what I saw was this banquet table before you, and you get to pick, right? So your first go around, like you go to like a buffet, you might want a big salad. Well, you still have room in your tummy. So your second choice, you go out and you get some cornbread and meat. I don't know, but you you are not stuck with the decision you make. You get to try it out. And if it's not to your liking, meh, go this other direction, right? You can be relaxed about this. It's not terminal. It's not the be all end all. Um, you can relax within yourself and just have the trust that you're okay and it's okay. And the universe, spirit, guide, God, whatever you want to say is they're guiding you. They're you are being guided. I feel really strongly with this group in particular that you're not alone. Like no one's alone, but like you need to remember this, I guess, is what's coming across is that you've got you're surrounded. You're surrounded by love. Um, there is something about letting who you are, your soul, the passion, the soul, letting it out. Because I believe that these are going together. This feels like they go together. Um, there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. People are way more attracted to authenticity than to people that hide everything. This is not a judgment if you are someone that hides, because I've had my own experience with this. It's we go through life and we're learning our lessons. So sometimes we hide. That is okay. But the lesson right now, the acknowledgement right now is going towards let yourself come out. Let your soul be seen. Um, the word visionary came out. I think see the light, be the light. For some of you, dreamer, visionary. You see things differently. Go in that direction. For some of you, clairvoyance. Oh my God. See, my brain is not. you could see, right? You might, maybe you see angels, maybe you see demons, maybe you see fae. I don't know. Whatever the spiritual world contains, you see things. Um, don't contain them within yourself. That's what I'm getting. So you see how the water's coming out of the eye, and see how this looks like an eye, and there's like, it's a tree, but it's almost the same as this, right? Like coming out of the eye, coming out of the eye. Um, Perhaps you paint. Maybe you need, or you have some kind of outlet where you can let what you see come out. Maybe poetry, short stories, whatever. But be creative with it. Let it out somehow. And again, we're back to this. I feel, again, we're back to this groundedness. I feel you're very solid. You're not easily swaying. Okay. Is there anything else that pile 2 rose quartz people need to hear? Okay, here's a very specific message. Not all of you, please. If it rings true for you, rings true for you. Go out under the moon. Maybe you have a special relationship with the moon or the night sky. But you're being called to go out under the moon. Maybe it's your time for meditation. Maybe it's your time to speak with your guides. Whatever, pray. Whatever your way is. Okay, that's it. I truly hope for you guys that this was a blessing. I hope that you feel seen. And I hope that whichever way you choose, you remember that it's okay. It is okay. You can always stop and go a different direction. All right. Much love to you guys. I'll see you next time. Okay, pile 3 with your, I believe, jasper. It kind of looks like wood. It's interesting. Let's see your cards. We've got snow. It says silence. The number is 34. We have think it through. New moon in Gemini. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. Align and purpose. Oh, you guys. I am sorry for this bright, shining glare. You know, I'm still trying to figure out my lighting situation. Let me show you the card so you can actually see it without that glare on it. Okay. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious immediately that you're thinking in a way that isn't necessarily aligning with your purpose, isn't giving you the most benefit. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're thinking badly. That's not, I don't know your thoughts. But there's a better way. Let's put it that way. So that's one message. And that's key with this card, right? These 2 cards. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So remembering that we don't have all the answers. We don't know. We think we want the certain thing, but it might be way more beneficial to have something else. Um, this is a really interesting card. It's a clock. Do you see that? Within the sky. This like it almost looks like a pool to me, but it's a yeah, a sky in there and a clock. So I do feel that this is such a quick answer, and I don't worry, I will stay with you guys and give you more. But I feel like for those of you that are coming looking for an answer to something specific, they're requiring you to have silence on it, to meditate, to be patient, to relax and let go a bit. Um, when we are willing, this is the message I'm receiving right now. When we are willing to let go of what we want, have let go of our control, right? And say, okay, whatever is best. That's aligning. And that allows God, universe, whatever you want to call it, source, to come in more swiftly and change things. Because it's not working against our, need for control or our rigidity. Now, saying need for control and rigidity does not mean you are this beyond belief stubborn person. It's not like that at all. You can have a belief that's no longer working for you, but you don't realize it yet, right? It can be it's so nuanced, and that's what it is. It's nuanced. I am feeling called. I haven't done this in a long time. I am feeling called to get you another card from a new deck. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is actually a new deck for me. And I actually think it's a new deck for this year, but Tree Keeper's Oracle. It's by the same people that did the Shadowscape Tarot. Really, really gorgeous art. Just fantastic. That was it. Okay. Keeper of Shift. See if you can see that with the blue light from my webcam. Keeper of Shift. Huh. So, sorry, I'm just paying attention to all the little details that are in it. I mean, we've got butterflies and dragonflies and all these winged creatures, which speaks to me of swiftness and speed. And I mean, even her dress is almost like a monarch butterfly. I do keep seeing, for some reason, these dragons as swords, which again speaks of swiftness. Maybe that's why. That's why I'm getting swiftness. There's a shifting that is happening in your life. A shifting of the way you think. And if you can let go, if you can help yourself by saying, I'm open to this, by saying, I don't need to hold on to anything, by saying, it's okay, the unknown, you're going to things are going to go way faster for you. I did just receive again this silence card that it's like when we sit in our mind, we can go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we can like overthink everything and be analytical and let go. Tell yourself to let go. Tell yourself to relax in it. Let the shift happen. It's like look how interesting this is. This purpose is the last card, and we've got this like silence and these thoughts, right? And then shifting and aligning with your purpose. So maybe you've been feeling like you're not having much of a purpose lately. That could be. Maybe you've been wanting. So yeah, a shift in the way you think, helping you to line up, and then you come across, because you're now thinking differently, you come across something in your life that just feels utterly you, feels like your purpose. That's fantastic. That's great. But yeah, you got to practice letting go of the overanalyzing and too many mind. Let it go. Let it go. Trust that you're being guided there, and you don't need to constantly go over every little thing. Isn't that funny? Because like think it through was like the opposite. Like I'm telling you the opposite of this, but that's what I'm getting from this is the opposite. You do not need to overthink. It's yeah. Dive more into the heart instead of the brain. Relax within your soul. That is a very quick way to align. Okay. Oof, that kind of hurt a little bit. I just heard the question, how? How? So for me, this is all I can really offer at the moment, unless a guide wants to speak up. For me, I have to tell myself it's okay that I don't understand. It's okay that I don't have all the answers. And then it's almost a push. Like I push away the thoughts, because I feel like when you're in your mind, your head space, and you're going back and forth on something, it becomes tizzied. It's a frenzy, and it feeds on itself, and then you get locked into that, and you have to just relax. Just literally tell yourself to calm down, push the thoughts aside, be quiet. Be quiet. Relax your body, feel your muscles relax, release the muscles around your ears, your jaw, your neck, like let everything just fall. And then as you do that, take your awareness from your head to your heart. I hope that helps. I hope that explains, at least that's my way. Anything, guides? Oh, okay. So some of them just said go for a run. Like I just saw this person running in like it was kind of a wet environment. It was misty and like foresty, like I'm thinking like Washington or something, in the US. So yeah, um, exercise can help clear, right? Can help clear things out and also help the body to relax. Gets used up and then calms, you know? Yeah. Anything else? No? Okay, we're good. Okay, my Jasper people. I really hope that you benefit from this, and I hope that you feel seen and heard. Truly. My love is with you guys, and I will see you next time.